Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Triple H is the current Chief Content Officer of WWE, and under his regime, the company is steadily building toward Royal Rumble 2025. Under the game's leadership, Nick Aldis is currently serving as the General Manager of SmackDown. However, recent speculation suggests that the King of Kings might replace Aldis with a returning WWE legend as the new GM of the Blue brand. The WWE legend who could potentially step into this role is Trish Stratus. After a brief comeback in 2023, Trish has been absent from the Stamford-based promotion, but according to recent reports, she is expected to make her comeback soon, with Royal Rumble 2025 being a possibility. In a previous interview, the 49-year-old female star had expressed her desire to become a general manager at WWE. She asserted that she would love to take on the role because it would be different and challenging. Additionally, she mentioned that playing a babyface can be boring and that she enjoys portraying a heel character as it allows her a more entertaining and dynamic run. The only logical reason Triple H might have for replacing Nick Aldis as SmackDown General Manager would be to pave the way for Aldis' in-ring return. The National Treasure is a multi-time champion in TNA and NWA and was an active competitor before joining WWE. With the road to WrestleMania 41 about to kick off, Triple H could introduce Trish Stratus as the new GM to allow Aldis to transition back into competition. That said, this scenario remains purely speculative. However, if it happens, it could bring an exciting twist to the Blue brand as WWE heads toward the showcase of the Immortals. Additionally, Trish's role at the Royal Rumble remains uncertain. If she doesn't enter the Women's Rumble match, this could be an interesting storyline to explore. Just a short while back, Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker announced that the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2025 will feature none other than Triple H. The game is set to receive one of the highest honors in WWE history. The announcement was made in a private meeting where the Chief Content Officer had no idea it was coming. The moment was captured in a video clip which HBK uploaded to his official X, formerly Twitter, account showing both him and the dead man leaving the King of Kings speechless. Triple H became emotional upon hearing the news. While it is not known who will induct him yet, there truly couldn't be a more fitting way for him to learn of the honor of entering the Hall of Fame than being announced by The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. The landscape of WWE SmackDown might be on the verge of a massive shakeup. With Triple H continuing to shape WWE in his vision, new reports suggest that Nick Aldis' time as SmackDown General Manager could be coming to an end, and a returning WWE legend might be stepping in to take his place. This unexpected development has sent shockwaves through the WWE Universe, sparking speculation about who could be replacing Aldis and what it means for the future of SmackDown. So, is Triple H really planning to replace Nick Aldis? If so, who is the returning legend stepping up as GM? And what could this mean for SmackDown heading into WrestleMania 41? Let's break it all down. When Triple H appointed Nick Aldis as SmackDown's general manager in late 2023, there was a great deal of optimism surrounding his role. As a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Aldis brought a level of credibility, authority, and old-school wrestling knowledge that WWE had been missing. Over the past several months, Aldis has enforced order on SmackDown, often clashing with the Bloodline, oversaw major trades, including stars moving between Raw and SmackDown, booked blockbuster matches, helping elevate SmackDown's roster, refused to be bullied, standing toe-to-toe with Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns. However, despite his solid work, there have been signs that WWE may be looking to move on. While Aldis has done a solid job as SmackDown's GM, some key factors might be pushing Triple H to consider a change. Lack of on-screen charisma. While Aldis has the wrestling IQ, he doesn't have the same larger-than-life presence as some past GMs like Teddy Long, Eric Bischoff, or even Adam Pearce. The need for a bigger name. With WrestleMania 41 approaching, WWE might want a more recognizable face leading SmackDown. Triple H's vision for WWE. Reports suggest that Triple H wants to shake up the authority figures, and replacing Aldis could be part of that plan. A major return could be in play if a WWE legend is available and ready to step into the role. Aldis may be moved to a backstage position or another on-screen role. This raises the biggest question. Who could Triple H be bringing back to take over SmackDown? If Triple H is indeed making a change, the replacement would have to be a huge name. Someone with experience, star power, and a deep connection to SmackDown's history. Here are the top potential candidates for the job. Why it could happen. Teddy Long is one of the most beloved GMs in WWE history. His tenure on SmackDown from 2004 to 2012 was legendary, and his catchphrases, "One-on-one with The Undertaker" and "Holla Holla," are still chanted by fans. He's a WWE Hall of Famer, meaning fans would welcome his return with open arms. He has history with the Bloodline and would bring back the classic tag team matches tradition. Why it might not happen. At 76 years old, Teddy Long might not want a full-time on-screen role. WWE may want a newer, fresher GM rather than a nostalgic choice. Why it could happen. Bischoff is a proven authority figure, having led Raw in the early 2000s with legendary heel work. His real-life executive experience gives him credibility. He would bring conflict and controversy, something that could shake up SmackDown. Why it might not happen. Bischoff has had a rocky history with WWE, having been brought in and removed from backstage roles multiple times. He might not want to commit to a long-term WWE role again. Why it could happen. Regal is respected by fans and wrestlers alike. His work as NXT General Manager under Triple H was outstanding. He brings a blend of fairness and ruthlessness, which SmackDown needs right now. Why it might not happen. Regal is currently a key backstage figure in WWE, and they may not want to pull him back on screen. If he returns, would he fit better on Raw than SmackDown? Why it could happen. JBL is one of SmackDown's most dominant figures, having been a world champion on the brand for years. He has natural authority and charisma, making him a great choice for GM. He works well as a heel GM, which could shake up the power balance in WWE. Why it might not happen. JBL's history of backstage controversy could make the WWE hesitant. WWE might not want another heel GM if they are looking for a fairer, more neutral authority figure. Why it could happen. Angle is a SmackDown legend, having carried the brand in the early 2000s. He has authority figure experience from his time as Raw GM in 2017. He is a fan favorite who can play both a serious and comedic role. Why it might not happen. Angle has had serious health issues, and WWE might not want to risk his involvement in a weekly role. He has expressed that he prefers working behind the scenes rather than being on TV. At this moment, Nick Aldis is still the SmackDown general manager, but if rumors are to be believed, his time might be running out. If Triple H wants to shake things up before WrestleMania 41, a new general manager announcement could happen soon. If a returning legend is in play, expect teasers and hints on SmackDown in the coming weeks. If Aldis is being replaced, it could signal an even bigger shift in WWE's authority figures across all brands. One thing is certain, SmackDown is about to change in a big way. Will Nick Aldis survive the shakeup? Who will step in to replace him if he doesn't? And is WWE truly bringing back a legend to lead SmackDown into the future? We'll find out soon enough. Holla holla.